Determinasyon, sipag, puso, pangarap ang puhunan, talento ang labanan, umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Get ready, SLA fans, for the dawn of the hottest basketball league that will illuminate the basketball world. This is SINAG Liga Asya, born 2001 SINAG Cup, and we are still live here to where it all began, here in BREN GUIAO Convention Center in the beautiful city of San Fernando, Pampanga. And again, SLA is presented to you by Converge FiberX. Experience better with Converge. Yan ang internet. This is day number 14. As we can see, Random Simbulan last game, who scored 11 points and garnered 15 rebounds and won against Passion Sports Elite, will try to get another win against the Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, headed by Christian Bautista. Scored 21 points but lost yesterday to Antipolo Pilgrims. Who will shine the brightest? That is the question as we see our games for today. It's a triple header Sunday afternoon for game number 1. It's going to be Batang Lakan ng Bulacan kontra LUID 1 Kapampangan. Second game, Paranaque Pelicans versus J Project Boomers. And for our main event, it's going to be LDG San Pedro kontra the undefeated Pampanga Delta. Isang magandang hapon to all SLA fans who are watching this live coverage of the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya, born 2001 SINAG Cup. And syempre, kami ang makakasama nyo, Rowie Sacote and Enzo, the cutie Galarosa, na ewan ko kung bakit siya tumatawa kanina pa. Bakit kanina pa tumatawa?
Artista kasi sinabi mo, Christian Bautista, artista yun.
Ay, Christian Panganiban, sorry. Pero yun nga, kami ang makakasama nyo ngayong hapon, Rowie Sacote and Enzo Galarosa. Enzo Galarosa, this is our day number 14,
yes.
Game number 1.
Yes,
What can you say about this game?
Very exciting for this Sunday triple header. And hello sa mga kasinag namin na nanonood from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and the entire continent of Asia. Enjoy this Sunday triple header dahil alam natin, Sunday is always family day.
Yes, I agree. Siyempre, makakasama rin natin our third panel on the court side. It's Sarah Turchman naman. So, kamustahin rin natin si Sarah. Sarah, anong favorite number mo sa Electrifan and ano masasabi mo sa game natin today?
What's up mga kasinag at magandang tanghali sa inyo, SINAG Liga Asya. Rowie and Enzo, ang favorite number ko sa Electric Fan ay 3 para mas mahangin. So yun, back to you guys, Rowie and Enzo.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarah, kasi grabe talaga ang init ng mga laban natin ngayon dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Kaya wala, naka-aircon.
Aircon yan lagi si Sarah. Pero yun nga, mafa-follow nyo lahat and masusubaybayan nyo ang ating bagong liga dito sa Asya by following our social media on Instagram and Facebook, SINAG Liga Asya, para at least updated kayo sa mga news, standings, and announcements natin dito sa SLA. And don't forget to subscribe and follow our YouTube and TikTok, SINAG Liga TV. And at the same time, live rin tayo sa blastTV.ph, pati na rin sa Top Sports. Pero before we proceed to our game, ano na nga ba ang ating updated team standings?
Yes, and dahil nga, we're nearing the final stretch of the elimination round. Let's look at nasan ba itong dalawang koponan na to. Etong Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, they're seated at the number 8 spot. Samantalang itong LUID 1 with that victory last night against Passion Sports Elite. Like I said, angat na sila sa top 4. They have now, at this point, ngayon, if the playoffs started today, may twice to beat advantage. Etong LUID 1 Kapampangan, a win today secures them a safe, parang a safe haven na nandyan sila sa top 4. But if they lose, Batang Lakan goes up and LUID 1 will drop once again.
Yes, so yun nga magandang abangan natin dito. So last time, LUID 1 Kapampangan won against Passion Sports Elite by a huge margin.
Yes.
Kabaliktaran naman ang nangyari dito sa Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. They lost a huge margin then against Antipolo Pilgrims. That's why ang game story natin, Enzo, is from opposite side of a blowout.
Yes, and actually less than 24 hours ago lang nangyari parehong laro na yon.
Oo.
First game yung Batang Lakan, depleted lineup, undermanned sila, they lost to Antipolo Pilgrims, sleep na buo, at may 4 na bagong players. Itong LUID 1 Kapampangan pounced on the Passion Sports Elite. Talagang a wire-to-wire victory ang ginawa nila. Birthday gift nga daw kay Coach Jonathan Buan yun, di ba?
Oo. And ito naman for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, let's break down the numbers ng performance nila last game. Again, Bulacan lost to Antipolo, a huge margin, 71-94.
Yes, and they had no help from the bench, and I would understand dahil nga they were undermanned that game. Look at the bench point. The bench point disparity is so huge. 14 points off the bench lang itong Batang Lakan. Samantalang sa Antipolo, led by those 4 new players, especially the DJ Triste, diba? 65 points off the bench. Sama mo pa sila Joshua Bulante doon. Grabe yung bench production kahapon ng Antipolo Pilgrims Leap. That's why they're one of the hottest teams. Actually, 3 teams na may winning streak na dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. Etong Batang Lakan, undermanned sila yesterday. Let's see how they bounce back. Kasi it seems like they're still dealing with a couple of issues with regards sa lineup nila. Kasi nga undermanned pa rin sila today.
Yes, so let's see how they will bounce back against dito sa LUID 1 Kapampangan. So let's break down naman yung previous performance rin ng LUID 1 Kapampangan when they won against Passion Sports Elite 89-51.
Dominant from start to finish ang ginawa ng LUID 1 Kapampangan, and the focus there was the rebounding department. They out-rebounded ang Passion Sports Elite 72-31.
Wow.
That's the most rebounds in this league, 72 rebounds by a single team. They now hold that record. Tinalo nila ang 69 rebounds ng Pampanga Delta. LUID 1 just literally pounced on Passion Sports Elite yesterday. Let's see if they can continue their winning ways kasi nga they're now having a 2-game winning streak.
Yeah, so before we start the ball game, let's turn over muna to Sarah Terjman for her report for both teams. So Sarah, take it away.
Yes, Enzo and Rowie, from LUID 1 Kapampangan head coach Jonathan, according to him, counter ang sipag and more on defense. Walang petics para may panalo ang laro ngayong araw na to. While on Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, assistant coach Jason Benedictos, ibang mga players nila ay wala dahil conflict sa schedule, like Hernan, Akot, Kaisido, and Wico. 7 players lang ang maglalaro kaya pupusuan nila ang laro ngayong araw na to. Coming up, let's now turn over to our arena announcer, Ram Valid, for our SINAG starters of the game, powered by Converge.
Good afternoon once again, SLA fans. We're coming to you live inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center at Fernando City, Pampanga. This is the SINAG Liga ASYA Born 2000 Cup, presented to you by Converge Fiber X. We're also live at YouTube channel, SINAG Liga ASYA TV, SINAG Liga ASYA FB page, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We got another triple header games for the day 14 of the competition. Featuring our first game, it's the battle between LUID 1 Kapampangan and Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. And now it's time to meet the starters for both teams. First, for your Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. Starting at guard, number 11, Kian De La Cruz. Also at guard, number 25, Christian Panganiban. At forward, number 8, Sean Calizon. Also at forward, number 14, Enzo Enriquez. And center, number 28, Ralph Kaugiran. Batang Lakan ng Bulacan is led by Coach Chris Baluyot. Assistant coaches, Louis Empledo, Dennis Concha, AD Benedicto, Ray Balgameda. Team Manager, Mr. Ezekiel Bitan. Your Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. And now it's time to meet the starters for your LUID 1 Kapampangan. Point guard number 14, Kid Estalilla. Shooting guard number 77, CJ Boy Tizon. Small forward number 20, JP Malyari. Power forward number 16, MJ Elopsa. And center number 2, Ian Yumo. LUID 1 Kapampangan is led by Coach Jonathan Benedict Buwan. Assistant coaches Jerry Flores, Benji Navarro, Ariel Mercado, and Jerome Flores. Your LUID 1 Kapampangan. Game officials Ariel Bermeo, Dennis Escaros, and Erson Burns Ezuga. This is your SINAG Liga
This is our
Asya.
Converge 5-rec starters of the ball game. For Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, they will be starting with De La Cruz, Panganiban, Kagiran, Calizon, and Enriquez. While for LUID 1 Kapampangan, they will be starting with Estalilla, Buitison, Yumol, Elospa, and JP Malyari. Again, SLA fans, this is day number 14. We are live here in the BREN GUIAO Convention Center. Kami ang makakasama nyo, Rowie, the Pogi Sacote, and Enzo, the Cutie Galarosa, together with Sarah. So, grabe, Enzo. Last game between these two, well, actually, yun nga, less than 24 hours. LUID 1 Kapampangan won a huge game against dito sa Passion Sports Elite. Meanwhile, kabaliktaran naman ang nangyari dito sa Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. They fell a huge loss against Antipolo Pilgrims, ha?
Oo, and you know, that's why it's good to have for Batang Lakan, it's good to have na may artista sila on the floor. Just kidding.
Naalala ko kasi talaga eh.
Si Ralph, I'm talking about this kid, si Ralph Karangian. He's back right now. They get a legitimate big man on the floor together with off the bench siguro ito si JV Odugan. They played their last 2 ball games, including yung game against Pampanga Delta na wala silang big man. Actually, last 3. The Pampanga Delta game, the one against Datslav X EOZ, and yung against Antipolo Pilgrims, wala silang legit big man. Wala yung Udugan, wala yung Kaugiran.
Yes.
Diba? Yung 2 big men nila, wala dun sa laro na yun. It was a undersized big na bata pa, 18-year-old. Itong si Jasper De Los Reyes ang naging center talaga nila those 3 games, diba?
Oh.
So, ngayon, it's good to have them back. But if you look at the bench, it's only JV Odugan ang substitute. At actually, dalawa na sila.
Dalawa na.
Oo, andyan si CD Rubio. So, dalawa lang ang kanilang players on the bench. So, yun na nga yung problema nila kagabi. That's Christian Panganiban, di ba? With a jumper.
Yes, so Christian Panganiban with that
Okay
perimeter jumper.
Okay lang, at least yung Christian na tama mo kaysa naman Angelica na sabi mo,
Oh,
di ba?
Angelica Panganiban.
Di ba?
Pero yun nga, yung sinabi ko about dun kay Christian Bautista kasi Enzo, kakakanta mo kasi kahapon, so...
Ako?
Kagabi,
Kumaka?
di ba kagabi, when we stayed here sa Bredzi, sa Pampanga,
Hindi naman yung kinakanta ko pulis sa tuloy.
kinakanta mo. Christian, ano yun? And look at that. Breakaway layup there for Kid Estalilla. Easy bucket for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Let's see if magba-back-to-back win sila dito kasi ang ganda ng belated birthday gift nila kay head coach Jonathan Benedict Buwan yesterday.
And actually, 2-game winning streak na itong LUID 1 Kapampangan. Diba? Last week, they won right here then, breaking their 4-game losing streak. And then kagabi, won in dominating fashion, giving Coach Jonathan Benedict Buwan a very, very good birthday gift at the same time. Giving their fans, the LUID Kapampangan faithful, a good show, diba? Kasi very dominant sila. Dito naman, I want to see from them is push the tempo. Go back to that usual LUID 1 Kapampangan pace. Why is that? Konti lang yung kalaban nyo eh. 7 players lang. Actually, 8. I'm seeing 1 player na humahabol para sa Batang Lakan ngayon. But tingnan natin itong steal kanina.
Yes, ni Kid Estalilla, that is our drive of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Kayang-kaya sa Photon.
Oh, but like I said, I'm seeing 1 player from Batang Lakan na humabol ngayon sa bench. So that's now 3 players on the bench. But good start para ito kay Christian Panganiban.
Yes, so quick 5 points dito para kay Christian Panganiban. That 3-point shot from the left corner. Ba't mo tinitignan Enzo?
Ito ba ang simula? Para kay Christian
Nagets
Panganiban.
ko yun, nagets ko yun. Look at that, saktong-sakto yung bola dito kay Ian Yumol. And sinking that one, and after that miss dito kay MJ Elospa. Etong bagong dagdag na player for LUID 1 Kapampangan na MJ Elospa. Yesterday, played tremendously on his debut game. Imagine mo, he played for 18 minutes on the floor for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Scored 18 points, and eto pa Enzo, shot 72%. And a 3-point shot naman dito for Sean Calizon. So back-to-back threes here for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan.
Yes, and if you're LUID 1, ayaw mong ganito ang simula nyo. Let's not forget, this same LUID 1 Kapampangan team lost to a 8-player rotation para Paranaque Pelicans.
Yes.
Diba? Wherein may history nga dun, diba? Yung 3 players for the first time in SINAG Liga Asya history nagkaroon ng 20-point performance. J.R. Rivera, Ronel Guerrero, and Angelo Obuyes. So if you're LUID 1, kahit mas madami kayong players ngayon compared to Batang Lakan, hindi dapat kayo kampante kasi nga nangyari na
before.
Natalo na kayo before with that same 8-man rotate, with a different 8-man rotation, diba? So you have to be the one to push the pedal to the metal ngayon. Kasi nga, sense of urgency na rin para sa Batang Lakan eh. They're now at the number 8 seed. Diba? Bumaba sila. And kapag natalo ang Batang Lakan ngayon, mas bababa pa sila. They're being in the outside looking in sa playoff picture.
Yun nga eh, kasi mas lalo na they are on their, again, number 8 seed sila. And imagine mo, understaffed pa sila. I mean, again, as that's a good play up there for JP Malyari. Imagine, you are on the number 8 seed. We all know 8 lang ang papasok sa ating quarterfinals dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes.
And this is their 9th game na. Or, sorry, for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, this is their 6th game na. After this, they'll be having 4 more games.
Yes.
So, let's see if anong mangyayari. And then, at the same time, understaffed pa sila dito. The question is gonna be for head coach Chris Baluyot and for the entire coaching staff, as Vanessa Liga, 6 in the 3-point shot. How will they utilize their players, their bench here in this ball game against LUID 1 Kapampangan?
Yes, but ito LUID 1 Kapampangan, look at that. No defense dun sa shot of the game ni Kid Estalilla.
Brought to you by Fit Cotton, the official sneaker partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Fit Cotton moves you to your local Filipino sneaker brand. So SLA fans, we'll have a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Welcome back, SLA fans, to the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 SINAG Capeneto. Enzo, Christian Panganiban last game.
Yes, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 43% from the field. Ang ganda ng performance niya last game, Rowie. Literally, the only one who showed up para dito sa Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. But what's more, you know, sad sa performance na yun. Mag-isa lang siya. Ang ganda ng performance niya, mag-isa nga lang siya gumawa, di ba? Tapos hindi mo pa nakikilala yung
Hindi naalala ko lang kasi talaga yung kumakanta ka kagabi. Kaya,
I was not
yun
singing,
nga. Pero,
tumutugtog.
again, Christian Panganiban did a tremendous job last game. Pero again, they fell against Antipolo Pilgrim Sleep. If I'm not mistaken, imagine, only 10 players or 11 players played last time. Still understaffed.
And wala nga yung Akop at saka si Cyril Hernal doon sa Batang Lakan. And they still don't have the services of those 2 players, di ba?
Yes, due to some personal issues rin. So, I mean, syempre, there are, you know, again, mas na sila naghahabol dito, Enzo. And, pero so far, look at that. Batang Lakan ng Bulacan are up by 4 points. The question is, can they maintain this momentum up until the 4th and final quarter? Kasi ang pinaka magiging kailangan ingatan dito will be, syempre, number 1 are the foul troubles. And second naman is yung stamina ng ating mga players.
And nangyari kay Kian de la Cruz yun last night, yesterday, di ba? 4 fouls agad siya na first half. But that's a good answer by Darren Garcia. But I would believe you sana na issue yung stamina. Yung the fouls, that's correct. But yung stamina, I would have believed it initially if hindi ko nakita sa Paranaque Pelicans.
Oo.
If hindi nangyari yung ginawa ng Paranaque against LUID 1, I would have said yes. But minsan kasi talagang the basketball gods will just, favor one team in terms of yung swerte ba?
Yes.
Diba?
And yun nga imagine mo, they played less than 24
Oh.
hours ago. Both teams played less than 24 hours ago. So imagine mo, natapos na sila sa last game yesterday and may game again sila as we take a look at this block of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng SCD Skincare, the perfect care for your skin. The official skincare product of SINAG Liga Asya. That great block by Kid Estalilia.
And to your point, less than 24 hours ago, two different types of blowouts na nangyari. Ito LUID 1, they blew out Passion Sports to the point na nakapagpahinga sila sa Jay Buitison, Kid Estalilia, si Randem Simbulan, diba? They were well-rested. Kasi nga blowout na from halftime. Ito namang Batang Lakan, walang choice si Coach Chris Baluyot na i-field yung mga players niya dahil, undermanned sila yesterday. So kahit malaki lamang yung mga star players niya yesterday, hindi niya mailabas dahil nga kulang na kulang sila So they had to play the entire game. So it may play a factor tonight. Oh, hindi nila naririnig yung pito. All players actually did not hear the whistle and two referees were whistling.
Yes, I don't know why. Pero yun, as you take a look, head coach Chris Baluyot for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan.
Kinuha ata t-shirt mo sa bag mo
Oo nga, same t-shirt kami, no? Nanood rin ito ng FIBA.
Of course.
Oo.
Actually, Coach Consi Chris Baluyot is an avid supporter of the national team. And siyempre, di ba, malay natin, may mga players siyang dinidevelop ngayon na masama sa national team, di ba?
Oo, hindi rin malayong mangyari yun, Enzo.
But don't look now. Lamang na ang LUID 1 Kapampangan dito sa first period. L1K versus LKN.
LKN. As you can see here, another great shot here for Christian Panganiban.
Napapangiti ka pag sinasabi mo pangalan.
Tumitingin ka eh.
Hindi.
So,
Tingin ko, naisip mo, yes, tama pag sabi ko ngayon.
hindi ah.
Talagang binabawi mo.
Kilala ko yan. Ano ka ba? Christian Panganiban yun nga. Played really well. Again, consistently ilang games na nakalipas. When we were in one arena, Kainta, ang ganda rin ng performance ni Christian Panganiban.
Oo.
Eto, palitan ng basket sa dalawang kupunan natin, ha?
Merong early bird dito, ha? Nag-face bump pa sa akin, ha? Si Charles Lumba, kanya.
Ng Pampanga.
Oo.
As you can see here.
Pampanga, no?
Delta.
Okay. Makapagkamali ko.
Grabe ka naman, Enzo. Naalala ko nga lang kasi talaga yung kanta mo, kaya yun.
Ano yung kanta ko? Sige nga.
Ikaw na nga.
Hindi yun,
By
ha?
Christian Bautista.
Hindi naman yung title, eh.
Cover.
Paano ba siya kantang ganun?
Meron.
Wala.
Kung kinanta niya sa karaoke, nagsama kami.
Hindi official cover yun.
Eto, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, trailing by 3 points.
Good attack.
And an end one play here. Yes, for JV Udugan.
That's
The hoop and the harm.
That's what they missed yesterday. That's inside presence. Look at this. Good rip through move by Udugan. And then just took it up and in over Bitison and itong si Estalilia.
That is our move of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Kaito Cement. Kaito Cement made with Japanese technology, built with Kaito. And eto, head coach Chris Baluyot calls a timeout with 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. SLA fans will be back after this.
Maganda ang view. May libre kang kape. Walang problema sa pagkain. May sarili kang mesa. Higit sa lahat, ang fresh mo pa. Walang MRT na kailangang habulin. Walang traffic na kailangang tisin. Kaya sige, tanggapin lang ang orders. Tanggapin lang ang bookings. Tanggapin lang ang racket. Kaya yan with Converge Home Base. For plans as low as 1,500 pesos per month, meron ka ng internet speed up to 200 Mbps. Make it big with Converge Home Base.
Welcome back, SLA fans again. SINAG Liga Asya is brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya. Born 2001, SINAG Cup, and syempre, Photo, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Siyempre, Photon, baka naman yung Thunder 4x2 nyo lang. And SCD Skincare, the official skincare product of SINAG Liga Asya. Perfect care for your skin.
Ang sabi mo, Photon, ano?
Photon. Bakit?
Ano yung sumunod mo?
Yung ano, Thunder nila na kotse, yung
So,
pickup.
magmamaneho ka ng Photon dito sa Pampanga.
Oh, bakit? Grabe ka naman, Enzo the Cutie Galarosa. And
Bakit Jimbo Rowie?
eto, Ralph Kagiran, or correction, sorry,
Udugan.
that was JV Udugan sinking that end one opportunity there. And now a tied ball game against LUID 1 Kapampangan.
And an unforced error.
yes, so ball goes to the other way. That was a questionable turnover dito for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Dito for Jake Vinuya.
Oo, nakatingin siya sa bola, di ba? He was looking at Yam Zone. So alam niya, the pass was coming to him. Siguro nadulas lang. But, imposible yung bola. May kasalanan kasi Sun Sports yung bola natin.
Oo
Ganda
naman.
yan, eh.
Maganda yung bola natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. And look at that. Making his presence known on the paint here. Dito kay Ralph Kagiran.
Like I said, that's what they missed yesterday and in the previous games. Yes, they won against Datslav XEOZ, pero diba, it was all in transition yung ginawa nila. And even yung Pampanga Delta game, if Ralph Kagiran was there and also JV Udugan, the inside presence that these two players have for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan would have made the difference. Kasi nga, nahirapan na nga sa rebounding yung Pampanga Delta against Batang Lakan without these two players, di ba?
Yes, and eto last game for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan against Antipolo Pilgrims. Points in the paint nila, 40 points out of their 71. While dito naman for LUID 1 Kapampangan, mas malaki yung points in the paint nila, 60 points coming on from the paint.
Yes, and that's actually the strength of both of these teams. Points in the paint. They're not, etong Batang Lakan, they love to shoot the three, but it's because of Hernal Acop and also si Christian Panganiban. But for LUID 1, that's not really their strong suit.
Tama, strong shoot. 3-point shooting pag gusto
Pwede naman. Bumabawi ka. Pero that's not their strong suit dahil nga, as we look at the turnovers, 5-all, di ba?
Oo. So, there was a foul on the floor. And, that's going to be a foul on Jake Vinuya. His second personal foul here in this ball game. And grabe, patapos pa lang ang first quarter natin. Naka 2 fouls na kagad si Jake Vinuya.
But they can afford to have that, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi they have a full lineup. But one thing that LUID 1's doing dito na hindi dapat nila ginagawa, giving Batang Lakan some confidence. Sa mga ganitong klaseng laro na underman yung kabilang team, dapat first quarter, second quarter pa lang, deflated na sila eh.
Yes.
You should already pounce on them from the get-go dahil nga alam nyo kayo mas lamang sa tao. Kagaya ng ginawa nila sa Passion Sports, di ba? You saw Passion Sports. And actually, hats off dito sa LUID 1. Sila pa nga nag-encourage kahapon sa Passion Sports. Tinutulungan nila yung coaching staff ng Passion Sports na i-uplift yung players kasi you saw Passion Sports was dejected.
Yes.
They should do that dito sa Batang Lakan. Tanggalin na nila yung energy ng Batang Lakan ngayon pa lang.
Yes, and eto, Random Simbulan with the rebound. Tried to pass it inside. And that is the end of the first quarter. But the understaffed Batang Lakan ng Bulacan is up by 1 point against a full-packed LUID 1 Kapampangan dito sa ating game number 1 for day number 14 dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
And it was led by that man, Christian
Panganiban.
There you go. And also JV Udugan and Ralph Kagiran, di ba? Yung tatlong players na yun provided an inside-outside threat para dito sa Batang Lakan na nawala in their last 3 games. It was all inside or it was all outside. Yun ang ginagawa nila. But this time, inside-outside threat, naguguluhan ng LUID 1. That's why Batang Lakan is up by 1.
End of the first quarter, our score, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan kontra LUID 1 Kapampangan with 21-20. We'll be back, SLA fans, after this.
It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! And get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Welcome back, SLA fans. And we are still live here sa BREN GUIAO Convention Center. And eto naman, random simbulan, Enzo.
11 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, 4 out of 9 from the field, 44%. What a ball game para dito kay Random Simbulan. And yung defense niya, I would love to give credit to his defense, shutting down, literally shutting down Jason Diaz, di ba?
Yes.
Walang field goal si Jason Diaz kagabi. He really took Jason Diaz, the heart and soul of Passion Sports Elite, out of the equation. And kaya hirap na hirap kagabi yung
Passion
Passion
Sports
Sports
Elite.
eh.
Yes, because of that defensive play dito. Actually, for the entire LUID 1 Kapampangan, not just for Random, but yun nga, agree, when it comes, kung yung nag-man-to-man sila, Random Simbulan was the one who was shutting down the scorer for Passion Sports Elite as Jason Diaz. Pero eto, Christian Panganiban, another 3-pointer from the left wing naman.
Totoo, and yun na, nag-iinit na si Panganiban eh. So for LUID 1, they have to watch out for these kids. Do the same defense probably that you did last night against Jason Diaz. Although magkaiba ng playing style si Diaz at si Panganiban, di ba? But then again, kagabi was genius from Coach Jonathan Benedict Buan, di ba? Na zone sila, pagtanggap nung Diaz, man.
Yes.
Maybe that should be an option dito against Panganiban. But andyan yung Udugan, andyan yung Kaugiran na post-threat pareho.
Yes.
So they have to find a way to stop itong inside-outside attack ng Batang Lakan.
Ito nga, kanina ko pa nakikita ito si Ralph Kaugiran na hinihingi yung bola from the post, low post, and lagi niyang tinatao. Ito, that was a forced shot dito for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. Here comes CJ Buitison, kicks it out. That's a 3-point shot, and that one is good for MJL. Lost pa last game, nag-init tong batang to, and right now his first field goal, a 3-point shot.
Yes, and actually, Elospa adds a different dynamic to the game nito LUID 1. Like I said, hindi strong suit ng LUID 1 ang 3-point shooting, but he adds shooting and floor spacing dahil he plays the power forward spot. Kumbaga sa opensa ng LUID 1 gives a different dynamic, naging halo-halo na sila.
Yes, and eto, CJ Bautista, Buitison naman. Narinig ko ba? Kaka-Bautista mo kasi yan, Enzo eh.
My fault?
So, yun nga, CJ Buitison with that
Mamaya pa yung
again.
Bautista kasi.
Oo nga pala, masyado akong excited eh.
Excited ka sa main game eh.
Oo. Pero eto, there's gonna be a foul call on Ian Hume. Let's take a look at this replay right here. Kid Estalilia passes it behind the back to CJ Buitison. That is our power play of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Converge FiberX. Experience better with Converge. Yan, ang internet. And eto, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan has the ball. Passes it. And the perimeter jumper miss dito kay JV Udugan. Kid dribbling. Kid driving.
Oh!
That was a fancy layup for Kid Estalilia.
Look at Elospa diving on the floor, pero Panganiban talaga first to the basketball.
Panganiban.
Good pass.
Pass it inside. Look at that. 2 defenders bothering that shot.
Banggato, like I said.
Yun nga eh, pero
Na-anticipate ni Kaugiran eh.
Oo.
He knows na babangga si CJ Buitison.
just shows the basketball IQ dito ni Ralph Kaugiran, ha? He knows that CJ Buitison is a physical player. Every time he drives to the basket, he always makes sure na babump muna siya sa defender to create some space. As you can see, head coach Chris Baluyot, parehas kami ng t-shirt. Alam ko kung magkano yan, Enzo.
Ilan kaya ang t-shirt binili niyan?
Ewan ko rin eh. Pero yan yung isa sa shirts na kinuha ko rin nung nanood ng FIBA eh.
Oh,
An alley play there for LUID 1 Kapampangan for Kid Estalilia.
Great lob by LUID 1 Kapampangan. Great out of bounds play, di ba? That's picture perfect actually out of bounds play na yun.
Oo, and eto, ball stays with Batang Lakan ng Bulacan as papasok dito si Enzo Enriquez. As we take a look at this pass dito ni CJ Buitison to Kid Estalilia. That is our assist of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Jade Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga ASYA.
Grabe talaga mga players dito, di ba? Ibang klase na yung feel for the game. But look at that. Kian De La Cruz. Like I said yesterday, di ba? Sayang lang talaga na he had 4 fouls in the first half. Kaya he was basically unplayable na no third period.
Oo, and eto naman, MJ again. Oh, misses that time. Kid, another lap pass. This time naman para kay Parley Dimla. So, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. In terms of defense, sa paint, nakakapasok dito ang LUID 1 Kapampangan. They really need to adjust their defense.
Yes, and look at that. With Tison diving on the floor.
Oh, 3 players ang nag-dive doon, ha? So, as you can see, kitang-kita natin yung hustle, yung effort ng mga players natin dito.
Next week pa tayo hustle. Okay.
Next week
Sorry.
pa. Hustle Rising Suns yun.
Sorry. Hindi, but, you know, on a serious note, itong dalawang koponan na to, the North teams pareho. Isang Kapampangan, isang mga Bulakenyo, di ba? Maraming mahuhusay na players na nanggagaling dyan. And actually, all homegrown ang lineup nila. Lahat taga Pampanga for LUID 1. Para naman dito sa Batang Lakan, lahat taga Bulacan.
And eto, let's turn over muna to our courtside reporter, Sarah Turgeman, for second quarter report. Sarah?
Enzo Rowe from Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, Head Coach Chris na 2-3 zone defense ang kanilang play para mas ma-boost ang energy ng mga players. Positive lang and play the game as a team. Grab the opportunity na mahabang minutes lalo na at konti lang sila and enjoy the game. Back to you, Enzo and Rowe.
Thank you very much, Sarah Turgeman. And number 3 ang Electric Fan lagi. As you can see there, Head Coach Chris Baluyat nga is, actually, that is good. Na yun ang, that's a good defensive play for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. Kasi again, yung stamina yung usapan ngayon. If you are in a zone kasi, you're guarding the zone. Instead of a man. Kasi nakakapagod yun eh. And they can't afford na mapagod ng mga players nila as that's a tough shot dito for JP Malyari, ha?
Grabe. Dinaan sa sipag, di ba? Ibang klase itong si JP Malyari.
Oo. But however, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, because of that, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan are trailing na by 6 points.
Yes, and good floater. But there's a foul.
Yes. And
Pushing foul.
oh, that's gonna be on Enzo. Na-foul si Enzo doon, Enzo. As you can see there, our grab of the quarter hatid sa inyo ng Sun Sports Philippines, the official basketball of SINAG Liga Asya, your high-quality sports gear.
Taga saan kaya itong Enriquez na to? Ay, na Enriquez galing Angat eh. A friend of ours. Do not ask who. Pero may kaibigan kaming Enriquez na taga Bulacan. Taga Angat, Bulacan.
Si Mike.
Mike, ha? Mike Enriquez. Loko-loko.
Ay, sorry.
Hindi naman taga Bulacan si Mike Enriquez.
Pero eto, again, another shot for LUID 1 Kapampangan, increasing the lead to 8 points na.
Speaking of which, di ba, ikaw, you'll want to visit Bulacan very soon. So hopefully, very, very soon talaga kasi, di ba, lalo na sa Malolos. Gusto mo tumalaw na Malolos, di ba?
Kailangan pumunta ng Malolos, Bulacan talaga, as in ASAP. Pero that was a good drive for Christian Panganiban. Wala, minsan talaga may kailangan kang kunin eh.
Di naman, it's either kailangan kunin or may naiiwan ka kasi.
May naiwan ako eh. Pero eto actually yun nga Enzo, dati every Saturday lagi ako nasa Bulacan sa may Sapang Palay.
Actually same, sa San Jose Del Monte kami kasi my brother used to immunotherapy before sa hospital doon. So very frequent ako sa Bulacan before, but Kid Estalia, a frequent scorer para dito sa LUID 1 Kapampangan. Kahapon, medyo passive siya.
Yes.
But hindi naman kasi din nila kinailangan yung scoring niya, di ba? But alam natin, this kid can score.
The Kid Estalina. Ito naman on the other end. Christian Panganiban again, another 3-point shot for this kid right here.
Hindi malabong itong batang to na si Panganiban mag 30 points ngayon, di ba? With the way he's playing, and he knows he needs to carry etong Batang Lakan. With season, got hit in the face.
Yes, dito nagkabanggaan sila Ralph Kaugiran and CJ. There's blood on CJ Buitizon's.
And Enriquez is already talking. Natamaan inadvertently ata na siko dito ni Kaugiran. Inadvertent is the right term kasi hindi naman sinasadya na masiko talaga eh.
Yes.
Kasi there's a little bit of blood din naman sa braso dito ni Kaugiran. The referees will investigate it as our medical staff are already rushing their kits para maano si Buitizon. There's blood on, I believe, the left eyebrow.
Yes. Blood is dripping on CJ Buitizon's face right now as our referees are reviewing that last play. And all heads up. yun nga, actually, for tumama yung sa may
Oo.
right elbow dito ni
Yes.
Ralph Kaugiran.
Oh, there you go.
Unsportsmanlike
Unsportsmanlike foul.
call.
I actually expected, nung nakita ko yung review although the intent ni
Ralph
Kaugiran
Kaugiran.
wasn't to hurt CJ Buitison,
It was-
but if you look at kasi yung motion niya, pa-forward, it wasn't really up top. Tumama yung Siko inadvertently. I know he just wanted to challenge, pero again, meron kasi tayong mga parameters with sa unsportsmanlike challenge natin. As you can see, CJ Buitison being attended to by yung
Our
medical staff, yung
and-
HEMS.
Oh my goodness.
Let's hope he's okay. Kita mo, there's a lot of blood dripping down his neck and even his jersey na.
So, ang dami. Oh my goodness.
Actually, yung tinatawag dyan na boxer's cut eh. Yan yung mga cuts normally sa boxing or even sa mixed martial arts. Nangyayari yan dito sa taas ng eyebrow and it can really, impede your vision. Kasi pag tumutulo yan, sa boxing nga, di ba, gustong-gusto ng mga boksingero na tamaan yung may cut dito sa
Oo.
eyebrow. Kasi once na tinamaan mo pa ulit-ulit yan,
Yung
laki yung
vision.
sugat, dudugo na dudugo, yung mata mo, hindi ka na makakita doon.
Yes.
But good thing for basketball, we're not
Hindi naman natin.
boxing. We're not playing boxing here.
Yes.
We're covering basketball. So, it's a good thing na kino-cover yan agad ng mga medical staff dito. And, kanina si Coach Chris Baluyot was asking bakit naging decision on a sportsmanlike foul. One of our referees went over to him
To
explain. And Coach Chris, naintindihan naman niya eh. Yeah, that's, good communication on all sides. And Kaugiran, immediately kanina, nagustuhan ko yung senyas niya. He apologized to CJ Buitison. Tinapik nila ni Enrique si Buitison apologizing, di ba?
Yes.
Good sportsmanship from all sides of, from the
Yes.
officials, from the
Players
and even the
coaching
coaches.
staff. So, yun nga eh. So, let's see if anong mangyari dito for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Mas lalo na CJ Buitison is still, yun nga, our medical staff are still attending us.
wow!
That's a good alley-oop play here drawn by LUID 1 Kapampangan. Off an inbound. That was a great play.
Grabe. I was actually expecting na sabi ko, backdoor to si Garcia kasi may back screen sa likod si Kid Estalilia. Back screen na sa likod pa, no? But again, another alley-oop.
Back-to-back alley-oop plays here. This time for Daryl Garcia.
Oo, ito talagang dunk na lang talaga kulang. Kita mo, pinapakitaan niya tayo ng athletic ability niya.
Oo.
Oh, good
ito
floater.
naman, an end one play here for Kian De La Cruz. So, last game, Kian De La Cruz rin. Medyo mababa yung production niya for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. 5 points na.
First half lang kasi siya naglaro eh.
Yes.
But let's look at this lob. Rowie.
Yes, that is our power play of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Converge Fiberex. Doble na, dinoble pa for Daryl Garcia.
Parang nawala pa nga sa kanya yung bola mid-air, di ba? But he was, dahil
able.
nga he's so athletic, yung hang time niya, where he was able to regather in mid-air, di ba? And still put it up and in. All in one motion.
Tayo kasi half time lang eh.
Ham time?
Half time.
That's you na me.
Nagutom tuloy ako. Look at that, Kines Talilia or the guards of LUID 1 Kapampangan are always trying to pass the ball inside. That time naman, at least Batang Lakan ng Bulacan was able to adjust their defense na kasi nakakailang points in the paint na dito ang LUID 1 Kapampangan.
Well, that's a good idea din naman. Kasi nga, outside of Kaugiran and itong si Udugan, they don't have a legit big man.
Oh.
No, Jasper De Los Reyes is not here. He's not with the team. So, if you're LUID 1, you'd attack and hope na ma-foul trouble yung dalawang big man nila. Ubusin na agad nila yung big man ngayon pa lang, di ba?
Mas lalo na understaffed yung Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, no? However, Kines Talilia dribbling. Oh, double
Woy!
clutches,
Sayang.
but rolls out of the rim. Here comes Sean.
Wide
Pass
open.
Set to Kian. Kian will shoot a three. No good that time. Gets his own rebound. Kian passes it. Extra pass. And Christian Panganiban misses that time. Enzo, tumatawa ka talaga every time na
May naaalala ako, sinabi mong pangalan eh.
Chris Chan.
Ikaw bahala dyan eh. Ikaw malalagot pag if you mention that name.
Eto, Daryl Garcia will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And eto, papasok dito si Randall Sembulan.
First time ba? Hindi, starter siya.
Yes, starter
So,
si
ang haba ng pahinga niya, di ba? And I think they're trying to like put a small ball group, takbuhan ng takbuhan, ubusin na yung energy na itong Batang Lakan. But then they see that Kaugiran and Udugan are dominating. They have to put back itong si Random Zimbulan.
Yes, as you can see here, Daryl Garcia sinks in the first and 2 for 2 here for Daryl Garcia. And now up by 8 points ulit ang LUID 1 Kapampangan.
One thing that's improving pala for LUID 1 in the past 2 games nila, sa 2-game winning streak nila, is their free throw shooting. Back then, ang dami nilang natalong laro, especially nung nasa Santa Cruz tayo when they faced against the home team, that's the Vex EOZ.
Oh.
Ang dami nilang mintis na free throw doon, especially in the 4th quarter, di ba?
And ito, last game naman, nag-improve yung free throw nga nila, 58%, 7 out of 12, ha?
Oo, that's still not a high percentage,
yes.
But at least, di ba, it's better than yung mga couple of games nga nila. Paranaque Pelicans, they shot 40%, di ba, from the free throw line.
So again, it's a learning process naman dito eh. And at the same time, born 2001, Sinag Cup pa lang to. And that's the beauty of organized basketball. And yun nga, televised yung game kasi you can watch the replays, di ba?
Oh, and look at that shot by Calizon.
Yes, 3-point shot here for Sean Calizon as we have a timeout for head coach Jonathan Benedict Juan. With 1 minute and 57 seconds remaining here in the first half, our score 45-40.
Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Ako si Romel David, para sa Sinag Lakas, 40. Sigabang ka?
Welcome back, SLA fans. Syempre, this game is brought to you by Video Gear Incorporated, the broadcast partner of SINAG Liga Asya. And syempre, Sun Sport Philippines, the official basketball of SLA, your high-quality sports gear. And syempre, again, as you can see here, Enzo, yung mga naggagandahang SLA fans natin inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center. This is where SINAG Liga Asya began. As you can see here, our medic staff are assisting CJ Buitison out of the playing court.
I think dadalhin dun sa area nila.
Oo.
Right there near the baseline kung saan yung bench ng Batang Lakan. Or I think they're gonna, get him to the back muna.
And let's see, it looks like, well, baka hindi na makabalik si CJ Buitison dito. We're still not sure. Let's check na lang later.
Oh, we'll probably get an update at the half. But look at that. They're LUID 1. Parang hindi nila iniinda na pagkawala ng kanilang star point guard as Yamson knocks down the 3.
Yes, after a timeout break, ha? And eto naman, an end one play on the other end for Sean Calizon again.
Bawi lang, di ba? I give you a 3. You'll give me a 3-point play dito, di ba? Because, again, Calizon, he needs to step up dito dahil nga ang daming wala. And look at this 3-pointer by Yamzon.
Yes, and on the other end, after that 3-point shot from Yamzon, a 3-point opportunity here for Calizon. Yamzon-Calizon matchup, ha?
Oo. So, I expect you to rhyme once again.
Nasanay kasi ako sa mga rhyme schemes ni rapper Enzo Galarosa.
I don't know who that is.
Ano ba ulit kapag may rap name ka? Enzo... Diba? Lil Enzo?
Hindi ako marunong mag-rap.
Lil Enzo. Pero...
Ito baka marunong mag-rap mamaya. Tanongin natin si Sarah.
Ito, 10 seconds on the shot clock here for LUID 1. Passes it to Daryl. Daryl working.
Hindi nila nakita. Ay, there you go.
Yan na nga. There you go. Kakabanggit mo lang Enzo. And a miss nga lang dito for JM Lopez.
Oh, good adjustment.
I thought that's gonna be a block for JV Udugan. However, binali niya pa sa ere.
Paangat na, binali pa.
Grabe, no? Ganda ng move na yun.
Oo.
That's not an easy bucket. That was an acrobatic. It's a combination of athleticism and strength. And speaking of Kian De La Cruz on the other end with the end one play driving to the left side of the rim. As you can see here, our move of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Kaito Cement. Kaito Cement made with Japanese technology, built with Kaito.
Napaposkata na matagal na rin. yung Kian de la Cruz na to kasi tibay ito ng mga broken na makukuha nyo, mga semento makukuha nyo sa Kaito Cement eh.
Oo, sobrang tibay nung drive na yun ni Kian de la Cruz. As you can see, let's see if he can convert that end one play, and he does. So now, trailing na lang dito, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan by 4 points. So far, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan are still doing a great job even though they're undermanned.
This is what Paranaque actually did against LUID 1. Captain step with it pagdating na 4th. Bigla na lang pumasok nitong mga tira ng Paranaque and then sa LUID, they were shut down completely.
As JM Lopez with a 3-point shot. Bakit napatigil ka, Enzo? Ba't napatigil ka? Enzo? Enzo?
Hindi, may tinitingnan ako sa stats.
May
I was looking at the stats kasi.
Sa cellphone direct ka nakatingin eh.
Hindi kasi palobat na ako eh.
Okay. And ito, 1 second remaining. Soaring high, but a miss there for Kian de la Cruz. And that is the end of the first half. Our score, 53-46 in favor of LUID 1 Kapampangan against dito sa Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. As we take a look at this second quarter highlights.
Grabe, LUID 1 really pounced on, like I said, di ba? Nung first quarter, it was Batang Lakan who was pushing the pedal to the metal. Dito naman, nagbaliktad, LUID 1. And even with the injury ni CJ Boytison, they were still able to adjust. And that's because andyan yung Kid Estalilla, andyan yung MJ Elospa. Yeah, Elospa. Andyan silang dalawa to help CJ Boytison na. Now, they're now a full-blown team na. As that's why they're up right here.
Yes, our score at the end of the first half, 53-46. LUID 1 Kapampangan against Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. So SLA fans, we will have a halftime break. We'll be back after these messages.
Hello mga kasinag, Enzo Galarosa po ng SINAG Liga Asya. At andito po tayo sa Barangay Tangos South in Navotas City para sa second installment ng SINAG Saya. Halina't subaybayan ang aming journey dito para magpasaya at mag-inspire ng mga kabataan dito sa Barangay Tangos.
Malaking bagay po ito kasi unang-una, yung mga ibang kabataan, yung mindset nila nasa basketball, hindi sa mga sugal, saan man bating bagay. Kaya ang pagbabasketball sport natin ay napakalaking bagay po.
Matangkilik po natin ang paglalaro ng basketball, maiwasan po ang mga masasamang gawain para maging maganda patuloy na paglalaro.
At yan po mga kasinag, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating ikalawang installment ng SINAG Saya dito sa Barangay Tangos, Navotas City. Tutok lang po kayo sa aming mga social media accounts at SINAG Liga Asya sa Facebook and Instagram kung saang barangay kami susunod na magpapasaya. Only here at SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako nga pala si Allen Andromina, player ng Terfir Madrid. Inaanyahan ko kayo na panoorin ng SINAG Liga Asya. For sure, marami kayong masasaksihan na mga kabataan na sinushowcase yung talent nila and for sure mag-enjoy kayo. Tara, load na kayo.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, dinoble pa!
Ako si Romel David para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Ikabang ka?
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG LIGA ASYA. Laban ka?
Maganda ang view. May libre kang kape. Walang problema sa pagkain. May sarili kang mesa. Higit sa lahat, ang fresh mo pa. Walang MRT na kailangang habulin. Walang traffic na kailangang tiisin. Kaya sige, tanggapin lang ang orders. Tanggapin lang ang bookings. Tanggapin lang ang racket. Kaya yan with Converge Home Base. For plans as low as 1,500 pesos per month, meron ka ng internet speed up to 200 Mbps. Make it big with Converge Home Base.
Ako si CJ Beautison. Abangan ang Team 1 LUID 1 Kapampangan sa SINAG LIGA ASYA.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG LIGA ASYA. Laban ka?
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Ako si CJ Delpino. Abangan ang Pampanga Pradera sa SINAG LIGA ASYA.
It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! And get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Ako si Rodi Santos para sa SINAG LIGA ASYA. Game na!
Determinasyon, sipag, puso, pangarap ang puhunan, talento ang labanan, umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG LIGA ASYA. Laban ka?
Ako si Parley Dimla. Abangan ang Team LUID 1 Kapampangan sa SINAG LIGA ASYA.
Hello mga kasinag, Enzo Galarosa po ng SINAG LIGA ASYA at andito po tayo sa Barangay Tangos South in Navotas City para sa second installment ng Sinag Saya. Halina't subaybayan ang aming journey dito para magpasaya at mag-inspire ng mga kabataan dito sa Barangay Tangos.
Malaking bagay po ito kasi unang-una, yung mga ibang kabataan, yung mindset nila nasa basketball, hindi sa mga sugal, saan man bating bagay. Kaya itong ang pagbabasketball sport natin ay napakalaking bagay po.
Matangkilik po natin ang paglalaro ng basketball, maiwasan po ang mga masasamang gawain para maging maganda patuloy na paglalaro.
At yan po mga kasinag, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating ikalawang installment ng Sinag Saya dito sa Barangay Tangos, Navotas City. Tutok lang po kayo sa aming mga social media accounts at Sinag Liga Asya sa Facebook and Instagram kung saang barangay kami susunod na magpapasaya. Only here at Sinag Liga Asya.
Ako nga pala si Alejandro Mina, player ng FERNANDO. Inaanyahan ko kayo na panoorin ng SINAG LIGA ASYA. For sure, marami kayong masasaksihan na mga kabataan na sinashowcase yung talent nila and for sure mag-enjoy kayo. Tara, load na kayo.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa!
Ako si Romel David para sa Sinag Lakas 40. Kikabang ka?
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG LIGA ASYA 40. Laban ka?
From LUID 1 Kapampangan head coach Jonathan na stop the bigs para sa kalaban, focusing on transition offense this coming second half. At ang nakikita niyong cap sa kanya ay pampaswerte for them to win the game. While on CJ Butison will not be able to play in today's game. Dahil suggest ng medic na tatahiin dahil sobrang lalim na pagkasiko sa kanya. Back to you, Enzo and Roe.
Thank you very much, Sarah Turchman, for that halftime report. And during our halftime, our score 53-46 in favor of LUID 1 Kapampangan kontra Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. And magandang hapon ulit, SLA fans. Nagbabalik ulit ang mga napaka-pogi yung anchors, Roe Sacoten, Enzo Galarosa. So Enzo, what a great game that LUID 1 Kapampangan is doing right now. However, again, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan are understaffed right now, playing with just 8 players. However, they are still in this ball game. Ano ang kailangan adjustments gawin ng Batang Lakan ng Bulacan to bounce back here in this ball game?
Well, they have to continue what they did in the first quarter, which is an inside-outside attack. The ball is going on the inside kay Udugan and kay Kaugiran, or they're kicking it out dito kay Panganiban for the 3. Diba ganun? They have to continue doing that. In the second quarter kasi medyo nawala yung inside presence ng dalawang players na yun, especially nung si Kaugiran nabigyan ng unsportsmanlike foul. But for LUID 1, what they have to do is they continue to stop the bigs. Take them out of the equation. Keep on attacking them on defense. Kasi nga, nag-aalangan yung dalawang players na yun, Kaugiran and Udugan, to foul them or sabayan sila. Kasi nga, silang dalawa lang yung mga big man dito for Batang Lakan eh. So they're sometimes just letting blow-bys get past them, and LUID one's capitalizing. That's why Daryl Garcia and Kid Estalilla are having a field day in terms of layups ngayong araw.
Yes, that's why, again, Daryl Garcia, as we take a look at his halftime stats first.
Look at the field goal percentage for LUID 1, 52%. For Batang Lakan, mataas din yung 47%, despite of the fact that there are just 8 players. Assist, LUID 1's doing really well, getting a lot of assists, and most of their assists coming from transition. Points in the paint, that's what I'm talking about. Keep on pounding the ball inside if you're LUID 1 Kapampangan. And obviously, the bench points lamang dyan ang LUID 1 because they have more players to field compared to just 3 players na i-field ng Batang Lakan coming off the bench.
And speaking of Batang Lakan, LUID 1 Kapampangan rather, sino nga ba ang player na nagbigay sinag for LUID 1 Kapampangan? That's why they are up against Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. Walang iba kung hindi eto, si Daryl Garcia with 13 points, 5 out of 6 and 1 rebound.
Yes, and grabe, highlight show. Actually, kala mo lumilipad na lumilipad eh, kasi puro alley-oop, di ba? Ang ginawa niya, puro basket cuts, and everything is within the flow of the offense. He didn't even have a shot. Yung one miss was a bothered layup kanina. He did not have to create his own shot. It was just within the flow of the offense. Puro basket cuts, puro lob passes ang ginawa as we see the leading scores.
Yes, for LUID 1 Kapampangan, 2 players with double digits already. Daryl Garcia with 13, Kid Estalilla with 10, Parley and Jamie with 4. And for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, they have 3 players who are already scoring in double digits again because they're understaffed. Christian Pangariban, Sean Calizon, Kian De La Cruz, and si Ralph Caguira naman with just 4 points. So let's see if ano pang kailangang improvements dito ang gagawin dito. And who will step up pa for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan to bounce back here against the LUID 1 Kapampangan. Malalaman natin yan during the second half, Enzo.
Yes, but big deal dito para sa LUID 1 Kapampangan is they lost their heart and soul. They lost their best player, CJ Buitison, because of that cut na natamo niya doon sa kanyang left eyebrow. And as said nga, let's see the hit kanina. And there you go, saktong-sakto eh. And you know, they call that the boxer's cut, and right now, masyado daw malalim at kailangan daw itahi. And look at that, immediately blood just drips out of his eye, out of the eye dito. And medyo delikado din yan eh. You know, if natamaan ulit yan, sa lalim nga daw, as sa report ni Sarah, sobrang lalim daw, to the point na kailangan idali na sa hospital si CJ Bautista na piliin agad. Kasi minsan, that eyebrow area is close to the eye socket eh.
Yes.
Pwedeng matamaan, pwedeng ma-infect. First of all, pwedeng ma-infect. Pangalawa, pwedeng matamaan ulit at mas magkaroon pa ng issues yung mata, yung left eye ni CJ Buitison. So, again, the health and safety of the players is the priority, not just of this league, but in any league that you play for. Yun lagi ang priority. Oh, good pass.
Batang Lakan ng Bulacan really needs to take advantage on the absence of CJ Buitison. The question is, aside from Christian Panganiban, who will help him to win this ball? Diba? Sa block! Kakabagit ko lang ng pangalan niya. Great defensive stop here. A chase down block for Christian Panganiban as we take a look at this replay right here. He thought he was wide open. Dito si Jerenel Yamson. Pero huling-huli. Says Christian Panganiban, that is our block of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng SCD Skincare. Perfect care for your skin.
Actually, you said na who should step up as Yamson with the putback right there. But actually, naalala ko na eh. It took me an entire day. Kasi kahapon ko rin na iniisip pa to sino tong player na tinutukoy ko from the Los Angeles Lakers nung Golden State series na di gaano nakalaro. Nabigyan ng minutes nung garbage time. And then he was pivotal for Game 4 sa series na yun between Golden State and the Los Angeles Lakers nung recent NBA playoffs. Ngayon ko lang naalala, it took me 24 hours to remember the name. Lonnie Walker Jr.
Oh, yes.
Ang tagal kong inisip. Sa 24 hours ko talaga legit inisip yung pangalan na yun. Lonnie Walker Jr. did not play the first 3 games. Game 3, nung tinambakan ng Golden State yung Los Angeles, or nung tinambakan ng Los Angeles yung Golden State, he played in garbage minutes, performed well. Pagdating naman ng Game 4, played pivotal. Siya nga actually yung best player of the game dun sa Game 4 na yun.
Wow.
To the point na binigyan siya ng jersey ni Steph, nakalagay dun, nakapirma. PS, we won't forgive you for Game 4, di ba? Kasi nga, these are the opportunities that you should capitalize on if you're players of Batang Lakan. Walang Cyril Hernal, walang Andre Acop, and wala karamihan ng mga players nyo. If you don't crack the rotation, didn't crack the rotation before, now you can crack the rotation. Kasi nga, kulang kayo, and Coach Chris knows. Alam din ni Coach Chris yan kasi player din siya before.
Yes, and eto and so ang pinaka tumatak sa akin doon. Oh, as you can see that, fighting for the ball there. Oh. JP Malyari and Ralph Cogiran wanted to have a piece of that ball. Medyo nagkainitan yung dalawang players na yun. Look at that. After that rebound dito,
For the ball lang naman.
oh, for the ball lang naman.
Wala na nothing extra. But
Yes.
I was gonna say Kaugiran needs to be careful kasi nga may one unsportsmanlike foul na siya. And a technical or another unsportsmanlike can throw him out of the game. But luckily, he kept his emotions in check. Diba? Talagang iniiwas lang niya yung bola. Walang extra motions
Yes.
na magbibigay siya ng siko, ganun. So good job by Kaugiran to protect the basketball. Ganun lang, just good, clean, physical basketball. That's what we want to see. Ayaw na natin ng mga intentional na sakitan dito. That's not what we want.
Yes, that's a sign of maturity and at the same time, basketball IQ. Kasi yun, high basketball IQ. Kasi nga, again, Ralph Cogiran already knows. Yun nga, yung nabanggit mo kanina. That's why he kept his emotions in check. So, that's a good sign here for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. And eto, Enzo, yung kakabanggit mo kanina kay Lonnie Walker. Right? Alam mo, ang pinaka-nabilib ako doon sa story na yun is iniisip mo siya kagabi pa.
Oo. Huwag mo nang balikan. Masakit sa akin yung series na yun. Golden State fan ako.
Hindi, yun lang ang hindi tumatak sa akin. Kagabi mo pa inisip si Lonnie
Kahapon
Walker.
pa, nung Antipolo versus Batang Lakan pa.
Nasa isip mo lang.
Hindi naman, iniisip ko lang. I keep on forgetting who that player was. As there's a foul.
Away from the ball.
Nagkabanggaan kasi si...
Ito si MJ Elospa, pati si Christian Panganiban. And that foul was called by our officials for MJ Elospa.
Yes, but he was trying to cut off itong si Panganiban kasi we know in transition, Panganiban loves to run, get to the basket, or even spot up for three. So, pinrevent lang niya yun. But ito, look at that. Immediate double dito kay Kaugiran. But luckily, he was fouled kasi he had nowhere to go.
Grabe, no? Dalawa yung bumantay doon kay Ralph Cogiran. But draws a foul, and that's going to be a foul on JP Malyari. His second personal foul here in this ball game.
Yes, and may naalala ko yun. Ikikwento ko na lang mamaya. It actually happened to this Bulacan team that I covered before na natawag din ng isang player na artista. Kwento ko na lang sa'yo mamaya.
Bakit artista na naman, Enzo?
It happened. Hindi kasi, as we can see, Coach Leo Isaac right there. And Boss Primo of Max Ballers of Davao.
Yes, Boss Idol Primo Caluyo of Max Ballers Davao is in the building here in BREN GUIAO Convention Center.
Grabe ha. Of course, Max Ballers of Davao are our official social media partner in Mindanao, di ba?
Yes.
So, Boss Primo showing his support kahit wala yung Max Ballers team niya dito sa for 2001 Cup. But I believe, from what I've been hearing from a couple of people na dito sa SINAG Liga Asya, mga taga Mindanao po, abang-abang lang kayo.
Nako! Mukhang may magandang news, Enzo. Mukhang mapapapunta tayo sa Mindanao,
I've already been there and actually, iba yung reception sa Mindanao Pampanga and yung sa One Arena natin. We're thankful for their, love na binibigay sa atin. Tingnan muna natin itong assist of the quarter.
Natin sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya. Great finish there for MJ Elospa after that pass.
Alam mo,
from Kidis Dalilia.
When I was in Mindanao kasi, that was my first time in a production setting. First courtside pa ako nun And everybody in that Mindanao area knew who I was. And very friendly sila lahat.
Wow.
Oo, talagang kakausapin ka nila. Actually, hindi naman artista ang feeling mo. You feel like you're one of them. Walang territorialism na nangyayari. Na, porket taga Manila ka, ganun. Walang nangyayaring ganun. They were welcoming us, mga taga Manila. Sila Derek Nomar. Lahat kami, winelcome kami with open arms. Sila Ate Molly. Winelcome kami with open arms sa Mindanao. So, if ever man, pabalikin tayo ng Mindanao, diba? I'd be more than happy.
Diba? And yun nga, Enzo, naalala ko yung kasi may picture ka nun yung naging courtside
Do not
reporter
remind me of that.
Yung ba yung parang may makeup ka pa na,
That's Marco's fault.
Oo.
I would like to point out that is Marco's fault. Sabi niya, ayusin lang daw buhok ko. Nagulat ako, nilagyan ako ng makeup.
And yun nga, kaya nga doon na tawagan yung nickname mo Enzo the Cutie Galarosa, di ba? Dahil doon sa makeup na yun. Tama ba? I don't know, kinaklaro ko lang.
Ako hindi ko rin magets kasi kasi minsan kasi na there are times sasabihin na lang talaga nila sa'yo na gawin mo. And ako naman, if
Bago
needed,
pa that
kailangan
time
talaga. Tsaka at the same time, wala naman tayo Well, ngayon nagrereklamo ako, but that time, hindi naman ako makapagreklamo. But, alam mo, very interesting din dito, Rowie, na, you haven't been, I think you haven't been there na ganito, na dinala ka ng SINAG Liga Asya sa ganong area, diba? And hopefully you get to experience that. Huwag ka lang pagmanihuin ng photo and van, Jimboy.
I'm looking forward to that, Enzo QT Galarosa, as almost an end one play. Ito, Christian Panganiban, ha? During the first half, Christian Panganiban, sabi ko lang.
Okay.
During the first half, he already made many three-point shots.
Yes.
And at the same time, perimeter jumpers. So, elbow and three-point shots. Dito naman, during the third quarter, mostly nagda-drive na siya all the way to the rim.
Well, that's because Batang Lakan is not giving him looks na to shoot from the perimeter. They want him more to attack. And that's that's LUID 1 pala. LUID 1's not allowing him to shoot from the outside. Kasi we all know, even LUID 1 knows na this kid can shoot the lights out. He can shoot them back into this ball game. So, they're just allowing him, okay, umatake ka na lang. At may nakakaabang agad sa'yo na big man dito, which is currently right now, it's Parley Dimla. Diba may nakaabang? Well, papalitan ni Random Simbulan si Parley. Diba? But that's what they want. Funnel everything. Hayaan natin na umatake itong si Panganiban and let's funnel him to a shot blocker, which is the right thing to do when you have a shooter. Force them to attack the basket. They do that kay Klay Thompson. They do that to a lot of international shooters. Actually, tinry nga gawin yun ng Canada kay Bogdan Bogdanovic sa FIBA World Cup. But just so happened na, Bogdan is just such a good shooter and at the same time, yung Serbians, magagaling na shooters yung mga yun.
In the absence of Nikola Jokic pa yun. Grabe. And ito, Kian de la Cruz sinks in the first free throw, trailing by 11 points dito ang Batang Lakan ng Bulacan with 5 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Yes, and actually, if you can remember, we watched this game together, diba? Together with Coach Pancho and Maris, diba? And Derek Billy. Diba? And syempre si Jenna. Hi, Jenna. Diba na, we watched that Latvian game, diba? Ang init ni Davis Bertans nun.
Grabe.
And anong ginawa ng adjustment ng Germany? Put Franz Wagner on him, to a perimeter defender, paatakihin si Bertans. Diba? Kasi alam natin, shooter yun si Davis Bertans eh. And that's what they're doing. That's what LUID 1 is trying to do dito kay Panganiban. Let the shooter become a slasher. Let him out of his element. Unfortunately, itong si Christian Panganiban, he's not just a shooter. He is a scorer. He's a pure scorer. But he doesn't have the finishing ability ng Akop and Hernal.
Yes,
he's not
definitely.
That way pa. He can improve into that in the next couple of games and maybe even soon. As we can see, the LUID 1 faithful always in attendance dito sa BREN GUIAO Convention Center pag may laro ang LUID 1 Kapampangan dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes, and going back to what you mentioned kanina, with the absence of Hernal and Akop dito, Christian Panganiban, imagine mo, if Akop and Hernal are here, that there's going to be an additional offensive threat dito for head coach Chris Baluyot. Kasi imagine, you have a shooter like Christian Panganiban. Hinuli lang kita, Enzo. Hinuli lang kita. Alam ko naman yun.
Alam ko, hindi mo sinasadya yun. Nagkamali ka.
Sinadya ko yun. Pero yun nga, Christian Panganiban and together with yun nga, Andre Akop and si Hernal, imagine yung spacing na gagawin nila. And the question is, it's like for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, for their opponent, it's a pick your poison type of situation.
And the last time they played, all three of those players played together was yung victory nila against Laguna Daslav X EOZ Construction. 47 points combined yung tatlong yun.
Grabe,
diba? So you know na three-headed monster sila kapag andyan. Unlike pag nandito, si Panganiban lang, walang Akop, walang Hernal, the defense knows who to key into. Kagaya kagabi, alam na LUID 1 eh. O, walang Uno Del Mundo, walang Renz Bernardo, Jason Diaz ang lalakap natin, diba?
And that's why they were stopped and ganda nung ginawa doon ng LUID 1 Kapampangan talaga.
Alam ko na bakit Bautista ka ng Bautista.
Bakit?
Kuya Ramon.
As a nice pass inside to Random Simbulan. Great setup there for Jerenel Yamson. Bakit? Tama naman
Tama nga naman, Kuya Ramon.
Nagsasabi mo, cutie.
Okay lang yan. JDM number 1.
And eto, great defense here for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Right now, this is their basketball game. As you can see, their great setup by kid Estalilia for Kyle Perez.
Yung Estalilia din kasi, pag drive, hindi mo alam kung makapasa ba o ititira eh. Yung buwelo niya, di ba?
Yes.
Very, very good. But Look at, speaking of Buelo,
Kian De La Cruz with the end one play. Great awareness for Kian De La Cruz, ha? Tinira niya pa talaga yung bola kasi he knows na may continuation doon. That is our move of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Kaito Cement. The early strength quick dry cement made with Japanese technology built with Kaito.
finish the scoop shot on the left side with your right hand, diba? That's a difficult finish. But, you know, one thing for Batang Lakan, they're no long. Kanina siniset up nila si Kaugiran at the post. When it's on Undugan, they're using him as a roll man. Pick and roll nila ini-involve si Undugan. Even though Undugan showed that he can attack from the post, diba? It's sort of giving them a different dynamic with regards to sino ba yung sa dalawa ang nasa floor. So, I think they should continue to keep LUID 1 guessing, diba? I think that Undugan Panganiban pick and roll would work. Kasi nga hindi mo alam magaling na rollman yung Undugan, magaling na scorer itong Panganiban.
Yes, and ito naman, number 7 here for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan.
NJ Manuel.
Yes. And Enzo, day number 14. We're already down to the last, I think, 4 days, if I'm not mistaken. Last 4 days of our eliminations dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
And tonight, we will finally have a team na tatapusin ang elimination round lives nila dito, which is the number 1 seeded Pampanga Delta, diba? Na, you know, there are a lot of questions with that team, especially coming off that nail-biting win against Batang Lakan, this Batang Lakan ng Bulacan team. But, you know, are they going to sweep? Or are they going to end this elimination round with a loss, diba? That's the question later on.
Kasi they're going to be facing with LDG San Pedro.
Na scrappy team na gutom na rin sa panalo. Kaya mga kasinag natin dito sa Pampanga, dayo na po kayo dito sa BREN GUIAO at panoorin dahil may dalawang laro pa pagkatapos nito.
Again, main event natin yun, yung LDG San Pedro against LUID 1, or against Pampanga Delta rather, and may timeout break tayo dito as we take a look at this replay right now. Our moment of the game, atin sa iyo ng Excel Bond,
the official tile adhesive partner ng SINAG Liga Asya, Rowie.
Yes, and that's a great shot there for Kyle Perez. May timeout break tayo dito. Our score 67-57.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG Liga 40. Laban ka?
Welcome back, SLA fans. Syempre, this game is brought to you by FinCotton, the official sneaker of SINAG Liga Asya, your local Filipino sneaker brand. And syempre, Blue Sky Roller Blue Sky Corporation, the official printing service provider of SINAG Liga Asya. And lastly, WCube Solutions, the official web developer of SINAG Liga Asya, your digital agency that offers end-to-end digital solutions. And eto naman yung mga players natin for LUID 1 Kapampangan, and nabanggit ni Sarah Turchman kanina yung sombrero or yung cap na nasuot ngayon ni head coach Jonathan Buwan. Swerte daw yun, Enzo. So, feeling ko kailangan kong kunin yun mamaya.
Ikaw ba? At your own risk. Pero speaking of players, kita mo ba yung commercial kanina? The original Saint. The Saint talaga nickname niya, pero I'd have to use the term original. Kasi iba na yung The Saint na kilala ng mga tao ngayon
Yun nga, iba na yung generation kasi ngayon
pero
Ronald
The Saint Tubid, di ba? Grabe.
And i-mentioned yung parating na liga natin, yung SINAG Lakas 40 Enzo, as almost an end one play there.
How many years bago ka pwede maglaro doon?
40, syempre.
Hindi, ikaw. How many years pa? Mga 5 years?
Di pa.
2 years?
22 years pa. Bago ako mag-qualify sa SINAG Lakas 40.
Legal ka ba nagtatrabaho?
May parents waiver pinirma pa. Pinakita ko kay Direk bago ako kinuha dito sa SINAG Liga.
I probably want to check the comments kasi for sure wala maniniwala sa'yo.
Ito, pero before that, let's turn over muna to our courtside reporter Sarah Turchman for third quarter report. Sarah?
Rowie and Enzo from Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, Head Coach Chris na yung mga players kailangan mag-focus at continuous pa rin ang kanilang good execution. And maging mahaba ang pasensya at syagain sa rebound. Back to you, Rowie and Enzo.
Thank you very much, Sarah Churchman, for that third quarter report for head coach Chris Baluyot. And as you can see here, yun nga, depensa ang kailangan dito ng Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. And speaking of defense, what a great stop here for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. What they need to do is convert some shots, make quality shots, and at the same time defend on the other end. Yun nga, speaking of quality shots, a 3-point shot on cue for Kian de la Cruz.
Like I said, diba, that pick and roll can be dangerous for them. Kasi nga, yung Udugan and Kaugiran, inside presence sila. And if you give the ball to the hands of a scorer like Kian de la Cruz or si Christian Panganiban, it gets them wide open shots. Kita mo, nakasag off yung defender. Naka-drop coverage sila. Hindi sila naka-ready for a switch. It's a drop coverage. So, if you give the ball to the hands of de la Cruz or Panganiban, konting screen lang, maiwanan yung bantay nila. Open look na yun and they can knock those down. That's a good play call galing dito sa Batang Lakan.
And ito Errol Torres misses that free throw attempt. He drew a foul kasi kanina dito kay Ralph Kaugiran.
Yes.
And Ralph wasn't happy with that call. He was telling to the officials na all hands up in the air daw.
Well, he told that din naman kanina dun sa sports niya. But again, our referees know what they see, diba? They see they'll call a foul when they see a foul, diba?
Yes. And again, our officials are FIBA certified referees. Hindi sila yung basta-bastang referees lang.
Tulad ni Jong Banayad, diba? Boss Jong, thank you talaga.
Great pass to Errol Torres with a dive from Kyle Perez. Perez-Torres connection right there.
Grabe, ganda ng pasahan ng LUID 1 doon. Unselfish and didn't even need to dribble off the steal. Perfect fast break, and that's why Coach Jonathan gave them. Pinalakpakan sila after that Two good flyby.
But Calizon got bothered that time and
2-on-none.
And that's gonna be an easy bucket for Jake Vinuya.
Akala ko dadaktak niya Bumebueloy.
And now increasing the lead to 12 points here for LUID 1 Kapampangan. And Kian de la Cruz telling Manuel to move out of his way as great defense by Kid Estalilia. Oh, that's a forced shot. Another great defensive stop for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Ball goes to the white jerseys. Kid, 1 second remaining. That shot will count. For Kid Estalilia beating the buzzer. Oh my, welcome to my TikTok highlights.
What a shot. 1 foot shot right there from the 3-point line. Grabe
Beating the buzzer for Kid Estalilia. Oh my goodness.
Grabe, and that gives them the biggest lead of this ball game at 15, entering the 4th and final period dito. LUID 1 has the momentum entering the 4th period, Rowie.
Yes, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score 75-60, 15-point lead in favor of LUID 1 Kapampangan kontra Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. So SLA fans, we will have a quick break. We'll see you guys after this.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge FiberX Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge FiberX Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa.
Ako si Roddy Santos para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Game na!
Welcome back SLA fans, and speaking of, eto na nga yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, Enzo, yung SINAG Lakas 40 na parating. And we have 2 divisions, the Open Division and Executives Division. For those who are interested, nandiyan po yung mga numbers natin on your screens right now. And at the same time, yung email address natin, sinagasiasports@gmail.com. And if you're also interested, pwede nyo rin i-PM ang ating official Facebook page.
Yes, and very exciting of course. We would like to also welcome the commissioner for the SINAG Lakas 40 League natin. Of course, Commissioner Rodney Santos. The slasher is our commissioner doon. And kita mo, nabigyan ka na naman ng screen time.
Yes, at row-rowy boat ulit dito. At least nagagawa ko na siya on TV, di ba? Thank you very much.
May Latvian tayo.
May Latvian tayong kasama. Si Coach Mike. Coach Mike Danat.
Pwede.
Coach
Pwede. Coach din naman yan sa dami ng tinuturo sa atin.
Oo
The
naman,
wisdom,
diba?
yung mga tulong yan sa atin. You can say he's a coach, di ba? Hindi lang siya director.
Yes, literally. So thank you very much, Coach
Mike
Danat, as a 3-point shot at the very start of the fourth quarter. Kid Estalilia increasing the lead to 18 points here after that 3-point shot. So, grabe, he closed the third quarter on a buzzer-beating 3-point shot as Kian De La Cruz with the layup. And now, starting the fourth quarter already with a 3-point shot.
Totoo, what a start right here. But a good, quick score for Batang Lakan. And kanina pinakita tayo, di ba, bago magsimula yung laro ng fourth quarter. Tumingin ako dito sa monitor eh. Baka may ano na naman eh.
May ano?
Kagaya yung kahapon. Diba?
Oo, baka mamaya may masabi.
May pasimuno na naman si Jaymar.
Si Jaymar na naman yun. Pag may replay talaga yan mamaya, Jaymar ha.
Oo. Expect mo na nasasako ka na mamaya.
Oh, as eto, back-to-back shots here. This time naman from downtown for Kian De La Cruz. A quick 5 points here for Kian.
Yes, and kanina yung panganiban yung gumagawa, di ba? Trying to almost single-handedly carry Batang Lakan. But now he's quiet. But look at that kid, Estalilia. What a move.
Heating up here in the fourth and final quarter. Kid Estalilia taking it over. Panganiban has the ball. Panganiban will drive. Almost an end one, but he'll go to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Grabe yun. Kid Estalilia draws his first personal foul as we take a look at this replay right here. Look at that 3-point shot from Kid Estalilia. That is the start of the fourth quarter, and on the other end, look at that one-handed shot. That's a tough finish for Kid Estalilia.
Yes, and if you make a shot like he did nung end ng third quarter, diba? The confidence will be sky high para sa kanya.
Oo.
So, sa ngayon, Kid Estalilia is on a roll, pero na ballpen.
And yun, second attempt is good. And papasok na dito si MJ Elospa for LUID 1 KAPAMPANGAN. He'll be subbing in for Jamie Lopez. And now trailing by 4 or up by 14 points.
Elospa's free.
Elospa, that's his shot, but too short. Gets his own board. Elospa.
Good pass.
Nice pass. And that's an easy bucket there for JP Malyari.
The attention that Batang Lakan gave was on Yumul, hindi kay JP Malyari. Great recognition by MJ Elospa to pass the ball to the wide open Malyari and not force it to Yumul para maging turnover.
And ito, Kian De La Cruz fell down. And that's gonna be a foul on Jake Vinuya.
Kaugiran's gonna troop back in dito.
Yes, they need the help of another big man here, but however, he'll be subbing in for one of the big mans again, JV Udugan. Pero ibang big man kasi to si Ralph Kaugiran eh. Medyo, ano to eh, bruiser, ika nga.
Yes. And at the same time, he's a post threat.
Yes, definitely. Calizon.
Great screen.
Look at that, As Jake Vinuya almost a travel there, but Yumal has it. Ian passes to Kid. Kid with the lob pass. Oh,
wow.
My goodness. Highlights after highlights for Kid Estalilia.
It's the Estalilia show.
Yes.
Third quarter pa lang actually. A good defense.
And eto, Kid has the ball again.
Hinagawan
ni Jake. And passes it to Kid.
Watch out for the lob.
Another alley-oop play here for Kid Estalilia.
Called it. I saw it in mid-air.
Batang Lakan ng Bulacan really needs to adjust their defense.
Oh.
They need to guard JP Malyari.
Actually, bumakdoor si Malyari eh. hindi siya nakita ng Batang Lakan players na nandoon na pala sa area na yun. Only Kid Estalila saw him.
Kid Estalilia is like a kid on a playground right now.
Kid on a playground. So yun ang tawag din sa kanya. Kahit ngayong edad siya, pupunta siya ng playground. Ganun pa rin tawag sa kanya.
Hi, kid. How are you, kid? Diba? And look at that, that power play of the quarter. Alley play. The Kid Malyari. The Estalilia Malyari connection. That is, speaking of connection, that is our power play of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Converge Fiber X. Experience better with Converge. Yan ang internet.
Bring out the goggles, sabi dito ni Kid Estalilia, di ba?
Oo, kasi kitang-kita niya yung mga wide open teammates niya.
Oo.
Mala Jamorant yun ah.
What?
Di ba si Jamorant, hilig rin niya yun?
Ay, Jamorant ba nag-start yun?
Hindi. Alam ko hindi. Pero laging ginagawa ni Jamorant.
Hindi kasi ako Memphis fan eh.
Oo. Ako rin eh. Ano ako eh. Ano bang favorite team mo?
Golden State.
Golden State ka? Ako
Hindi,
kasi,
hindi dahil kay Steph ha. It's not because of Steph.
ako kasi Hinebra eh.
NBA ba yun?
Ay, sorry. Wala
NBA ba
yun?
yun?
Na NBA ah. Di ba? Sabi
NBA
favorite,
usapan
sinabi ko, anong favorite team? Wala ako sinabing NBA.
Okay.
Di ba? Pero, after that great performance of Kid Estalilia, a well-deserved rest for Kid Estalilia. As you can see here, Christian Panganiban, nothing but the net on his first attempt. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 here.
Actually, bihira pa siya mag 2 for 2. Laging 1 out of 2 siya from the free throw line eh.
And hindi ko nag-gets yun ah. Imagine mo. Ayan nga, nabate Enzo. Nabate.
I knew it.
But imagine mo ah.
Sipin mo yun.
Alam ko naman may difference yun eh, yung 3-point shot. He is a 3-point shooter, si Christian Panganiban. Pero sa free throw, yun nga, madalas 1 for 2 siya. And he also is a perimeter jumper rin.
Yes. Good pass again. Sayang.
Lagi JP Malyari ah. Lagi siyang nakakahanap ng libre ah.
And actually, pag-usapan namin ni... wala pala si Sarah doon. Si Lordy, Casajeros, diba, na may mga players daw talaga na ganyan eh. Na ang galing kumat sa basket, laging libre. Na kahit gaano mo daw bantayan ng mabuti, paglingon mo lang, natatimingan nila na wala na sila dun eh. Parang, kumari, didepensahan mo siya. Tumingin ka lang sa bola ng saglit, mawala lang siya sa vision mo ng saglit. Paglingon mo, naandun na sa kabila, nakakat na at naka-layup na. Sabi ni Lordy, there are players that have that. May good feel daw, when to cut, when to time their cuts. Talagang may ganyang mga players. And I brought that up kasi si Paul George, NBA superstar Paul George, admitted it on his podcast na hindi siya magaling kumat. May time daw na kumat siya, nakakala niya, he understood the science daw na, kapag hindi na nakatingin sa'yo yung defender mo, kumat ka. Tinry daw niya yun, na lumingon yung defender away from him, umapak lang siyang gano'n, nakatingin na daw agad sa kanyang defender niya. There's a certain science to basket cuts. And that's why skill din yun eh. Yung pag-cut, timely cuts mo, may mga players na sobrang galing sa gano'n.
And yung biglang magugulat ka lang na nandoon na.
Oo.
Diba yung...
Ang sarap, actually, ang sarap ng mga players gano'n, kakampi.
Oo.
Sarap pasahan
meron akong kilalang gano'n eh. Si Kuroko.
Passer. Akala ko naman yung
nagka-cut. Pero hindi napapansin.
We're
talking about yun nga, hindi napapansin yung presence. And yun nga, speaking of JP Malyari, again, nasa
na naman siya, diba?
Nasa ilalim na naman, diba? Christian Panganiban gives it. Gives it back to Christian. Christian working, asking for a screen. Uses that route screen. Kicks it to the right corner. And a miss nga lang dito for MJ Manuel.
Kuya Dowie grabe, reflexes niya.
Alam mo, feeling ko dito namana ni William Triste yung reflex kay Kuya Dowie.
Bilis niyang tumayo dun eh. At ang bigat pa ng camera.
Kahapon pa yan eh.
Kahapon pa nga
Naiwasan niya lagi yung mga bola natin. Grabe yung cameraman natin. May spider sense ha.
Grabe ka, Kuya Dowie.
And eto, 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth and final quarter.
Pero kung grabe si Kuya Dowie, mas grabe yung cameraman natin si John.
Oo naman, si Kuya John. Grabe.
May talent sa pagkanta yun kagabi
Galing kumanta nun and grabe rin umiwas yun. Kahit tulog, umiiwas. Pero eto, 8 seconds on the shot clock here.
You do know he can hear you, right?
Pero hindi, alam niyo naman yung sinasabi ko eh. This kid Estalilia all the way again. This kid right here.
This kid right here. Munti ka
Nakita mo yun?
Oo. Diba?
Si Christian Panganiban kay Kines na Lilia. May konting ano eh.
But
Hawi, pero
ito, right here for Batang Lakan, nag-a-adapt. And which is the right thing to do naman if you're playing defense. Nag-a-adapt in defense na LUID 1 to them. Kanina I said the pick and roll is working well, di ba? I like what Panganiban did kanina na after the pick and roll, quick pocket pass to the corner shooter, di ba? Unfortunately, si Manuel did not shoot it immediately. Nag-one dribble pull-up pa siya, nag-alangan siya eh. And that's what Coach Paul Hoven always tells us. When in doubt, shoot, di ba? I hope you get to meet Coach Paul Hoven soon.
Oo
Very
naman,
fun
mamimit
guy.
natin yun, si Coach Paul Hoven.
Kung pupunta tayo Cebu, kakain tayo
Nako.
sa Dives Cafe.
Sakto kasi nandun ang daddy ko ngayon. So shoutout pala kay Nestor Candidato.
Ay, wow. Happy watching po, Tito Nestor.
Happy watching.
Kakilala ko nga father mo eh, si Tito Nestor.
Pero,
Bawi.
dami mo natututunan sa akin, Enzo, ha?
Anong dami natututunan?
Hello ka daw.
What talking about? Uy, nagulat si Daryl na nasa kanya yung bola. He wasn't ready for the pass.
Actually, nagulat ako dun sa layup ni Kian De La Cruz. That was like an alley-oop play
Napalakas eh.
using the board, pero
That-
sobrang lakas.
That's fatigue na rin from him and itong si
Oo, kasi-
Panganiban. That's fatigue na and that's normal for a player, especially with the rotation. Uy, munti ka na.
Pero gets their own rebound as MJ.
8 seconds, mahaba pa yung shot clock.
MJ lost pa. Sizing up Kian. MJ passes it to the corner. That's a three-point shot.
Oh!
Nothing but the net for Errol Torres.
And now it's a 20-point lead, Rowie. In the most crucial quarter of all basketball games, LUID 1 has just exploded the lead to 20.
Speaking of Kuya John, nandito siya.
Nilalapitan ka niya, ikaw na bahala.
Narinig
Siya naman
niya
to.
sinabi ko.
Sabihin niya sa'yo, for sure, wala ka ng lisensya bukas.
Kailangan ko pa naman yun.
Oo, kaya nga eh.
And ito, after that extra pass from MJ, and swish there for Errol Torres. That's a great setup for MJ Elospa. And ito, may timeout si head coach Jonathan Benedict Juan for LUID 1 Kapampangan with 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. SLA fans will be back after this.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Welcome back, SLA fans. This game is brought to you by Kaito Cement, made with Japanese technology, built with Kaito. Early strength, quick dry cement. And syempre, Excel Bond, the official tile adhesive partner of SINAG Liga ASYA, Excel Bond. Bakit mo nga palakpak kayo ito?
Nakuha mo na rin eh.
Nakuha ka naman talaga kanina pa yun ha. Pero,
Ako nagsasabi kanina eh.
pero yun nga, again, this is the fourth and final quarter. With 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining, this is a blowout game again.
Yes, but hats off to these kids ng Batang Lakan for fighting, continue to fight. They deserve that name, yung Lakan. Of course, Lakan is a mythical warrior in Bulacanyo, di ba?
Yes.
Parang sa Oragon, sa Bicol, di ba? Yung mga Oragon.
Oo.
Ganun yung ano. Sa Bisaya, ano ba? Marunong ka mag-Bisaya eh.
Hindi ko alam eh. Warrior.
Warrior ba? Hindi ba Binos?
Hindi, alam ko Binos rin eh. Pero I need to double check lang muna with Jmar. Just in case lang.
The Barili Superman.
Oo. Bakit ba Superman?
I'll tell you the story later.
Sige. And eto, as you can see here,
ang kukulit ko. Coaching staff nito, LUID ah. They're reacting to everything. Missed shot, made shot, foul, rebound.
yes, and it just shows that's a championship mentality. That's a winner's mentality for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Kasi even though you're up by 20 points, this is still a ball game. Hindi pa nagbabuzzer. Every shot counts. However, kita mo, they're still trying to train their players na wag masyadong mataas ang kumpiyansa nyo kasi we never know again. Bilog ang bola.
Yes, and I believe pagsasabihan ako ni Direk Nomar mamaya pagbalik sa likod after this game, pero I'll say it anyway. You know, may narinig kasi ako dati na sinabi, thou shall not compiance daw eh. Ask Derek Nomar.
Si Derek Nomar nagsabi nun?
Hindi. Alam niya yun.
Oh! Darrell Garcia with the English off the glass. That's a circus shot, huh?
Yes, actually, I didn't even thought that was a good shot, di ba?
That wasn't a good shot talaga.
Oo, pero yun na yung mga tira na, alam mong araw nyo eh. Araw ng team ko eh. Di ba? Yung kay Kid Estalili, I've seen him make those kinds of shots. Yung buzzer beater nyo na third. But that shot with Darrell Garcia takes the cake na talaga. Kasi grabe, you can't play defense any better than that, di ba?
And now we're down to the last 2
good
minutes
pass
of
again.
the ball game. Kid Estalilia, another great setup. This time to Errol Torres naman. Kid Estalilia, every time he's on the floor, ibang-iba ang LUID 1 Kapampangan. Again, with the absence of CJ Buitison.
Yes, and for sure they're going to dedicate this game to their captain, CJ Buitison. Di ba?
Last game, they dedicated their game
to Coach Jonathan.
Coach Jonathan Buwan, and this time naman to CJ Buitison. Sino kaya yung next?
Hindi, pwede nila sabihin yun or pwede din nila sabihin yung
Sombrero ni Coach Jonathan Benedict Buwan.
Wala na yan, no? Oh, he didn't even use the glass. He didn't even use glass. That was the perfect angle. Yung goal camera natin was the perfect angle. Sabi ko, aanday yung replay if he used glass. Kasi kung tumama sa glass yun, pwede pa eh.
Pero grabe,
walang ano, di ba? Walang board na ginamit. Didn't even scratch.
I don't know, yung nakita ko siya, akala ko may board, ganun kanipis.
Oo.
Yung bola doon sa backboard.
And Sun Sport yan, di ba? Maganda bola yan.
Sports yan, syempre. Kaya nga nakikipag patahin ang mga players natin dito every possession.
Uy! Sayang!
Grabe naman yung talo ni Darrell Garcia doon.
Kanya nga, sa grabe, hindi ka na nakahinga eh.
Oh, he sucked the gravity eh. Out of the BREN convention. And great move there for Christian Panganiban.
Yan.
And last 48 seconds remaining. Congratulations to LUID 1 Kapampangan getting their 3rd straight win.
Yes, but hats off pa rin dito sa Batang Lakan players. These 8 players na naglaro ngayon for Coach Consi Baluyot, you know, they played hard. They played their hearts out. They played their best. And especially to Kian De La Cruz and itong si Christian Panganiban, di ba? I mean,
absence.
if they had their entire 15-man roster, not 8, not 9, not 10, di ba? If they had the entire 15, there's a chance na baka nga sila pa yung on top ngayon eh. But, you know, situations happen as Panganiban, humirit pa ng 3 doon.
Yes, again, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan are playing only with 8 players here in
and
this game.
And they're the 8th seed.
And
Tandaan natin the 8th seed. With the loss here, we will check later on kung saan sila na ngayon sa team standings. But for LUID 1, who's clinging onto that number 4.
Oh! Welcome to my TikTok flight number 32, Darrell Garcia Airlines.
Wow!
Ready for takeoff.
Wow!
Oh my! That is a statement dunk from Darrell.
We have to take a look at that. We have to take a look at that.
Oh my goodness!
Kita mo may pumunta pa dito para panoorin. Oh. We have to take a look at that. One more time.
What a great closeout.
Ito.
That's the last play right there. Darrell Garcia, moment of the game.
Poster. Oh.
Brought to you by Excel Bond, official adhesive, tile adhesive partner of SINAG Liga ASYA. Flight number 32, ready for takeoff. A statement dunk.
Exclamation point,
yes,
diba?
Exclamation point dunk here for Darrell Garcia, and that is our final score, 97-79. Another blowout win for LUID 1 Kapampangan. Meanwhile, for Batang Lakan ng Bulacan, another blowout loss.
Yes, but
for them,
they fought hard, diba? They fought their hearts out dito. Still hats off dito sa Batang Lakan. But ngayon, Rowie.
Yes, before that, let's turn over muna to our courtside reporter, Sarah Turchman, for the SINAG Best Player of the Game. Sarah?
And we're here with our SINAG Best Player of the Game, powered by J Project. From LUID 1 Kapampangan, Kid Estalilia, congratulations, Kid. 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. Kid, ano yung pinaka-role mo in today's game?
Pinaka-role ko siguro, kunin ko yung ginagawa ni CJ, mag-contribute, maging leader sa loob ng court kasi wala nagdadala ang bola. Kailangan ko mag-step up dahil wala siya. Yun lang.
Oo nga, Kid, lalo na wala kang kapalitan ngayon at talagang lucky cup ang cup ni Coach Jonathan. Kid, ano yung pinaka-mindset mo?
Pinaka-mindset ko lang, gawin yung pinapagawa ng coaches, sundin yung sistema na pinapagawa niya. Yun lang. Tsaka yung depensa namin, kailangan namin diinan.
Alam ko, Kid, nanonood ang mga Kapampangan fans nyo. Pwede mo nang batiin sila at pasalamatan.
Nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon, syempre, sa mga management, sa coaches namin. Shoutout nga pala sa family ko, sa Estalilla, sa Nisir, sa mga kapatid ko, sa lolo, sa lola ko, sa daddy ko, tsaka sa mother ko. Si Ava, si Riona, si Teo, tsaka si Ate Ix, tsaka yung girlfriend ko. Tsaka yung mga taga-Pulong Maragul, si Chupader, Don Bonifacio, yun lang po.
Maraming salamat, Kid Estalilla. Back to you, Rowie and Enzo.
Thank you very much, Sarah. And again, that's our Sinag Best Player of the Game, Kid Estalilla. So, grabe ang game ngayon. First game pa lang yung Enzo. Any final thoughts between that game?
Well, what a ball game para dito kay Kid Estalilla, and at the same time, also Darren Garcia, especially with that exclamation point dunk. But this now makes 3 straight victories din para sa LUID 1 Kapampangan after a 4-game losing streak. 3-game winning streak naman sila. Let's look later on, anong bang pwesto nila sa team standings natin kasi as of right now, they were number 4. With this win, does it push them further up? Malalaman natin yan mamaya, lalong-lalo na may second game pa tayo dito, Rowie.
And yun nga, LUID 1 Kapampangan are now 5-4 here in our tournament. Meanwhile, for Batang Lakan and Bulacan, they are 2-4. So, let's see in the future if ano mangyari. Pero, as SLA fans, stay tuned lang kasi coming up is gonna be game number 2 between Parañaque Pelicans and J Project Movers. Once again, this is Rowie Sacote. Together with me is Enzo Galarosa, Sarah Turjman, and on behalf of Direct Nomer Santiago and the rest of the hardworking Filipina Sinag crew, this is the Sinag Liga Asya Born 2001 Sinag Cup. We'll see you guys in our next game. Peace!